Hello, and welcome to another installment of the Data Center Design Minute. I'm Mike Murphy, the CEO of DVL. We are the data center strategy, equipment, and support experts in the greater Delaware Valley. In this installment, we're going to discuss how to design cost-effective rack rows using power distribution busway. There's been a trend in recent years towards distributing power to racks through underfloor and overhead busways, as shown here behind me in our efficiency lab. We believe there are significant advantages to this method. First, less clutter, reduced obstruction to airflow in raised floor environments, reduced capital cost and total cost of ownership. Ease of field changes, in other words, electricians aren't needed to either change rack PDUs or even to change receptacles through bus plugs, as I'm showing here in my hands. Last of all, this simplifies the wiring methods in the data center. I believe it's best to approach your rack row designs with busway capacity as the primary consideration to minimize capital expense and the total cost of ownership. Busways are currently available in 100 amp, 225 amp, and 400 amp sizes at 120, 208 volts, with more under development. Alternately, we can translate these ampacity ratings into kW ratings, in which case they would be 36 kW, 81 kW, and 144 kW respectively. When configuring your rack rows, there are a few things to consider. The distribution busway capacity should closely match the kW per rack design criteria times the number of racks in the row. Accessibility to the front and rear of each rack shouldn't require an extraordinarily long walk to move from one side of the rack row to another. A hot aisle, cold aisle configuration promotes efficient cooling and should be used. For efficient design, the rows facing each other should have a matching number of racks on each side of the row. In practice, that means while a rack row can contain an odd number of racks, the combined total number of racks in one cold aisle or hot aisle will need to be an even number. In conclusion, for the most cost-effective designs, let the number of racks in a row be determined by the kW capacity of the busway divided by the design kW per rack. In our next installment, we'll delve more deeply in how to properly distribute power to racks using busway. For a more thorough discussion concerning how to specify rows of racks in a data center, please visit our website at dvlnet.com/chapter 2 and register for a free copy of the second chapter of our upcoming manual on data center design. For helpful additional advice and information regarding data center design, visit dvlnet.com, email us at info@dvlnet.com, or call 215-785-5950 to schedule a consultation with one of our data center experts.